Alright, it's about 11:30 on day 1. I am going to rush out of Bad Grief's place. Wait, am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. I'm heading up here to check on one of Grief's boys that got stabbed. I promised to take a look at his wounded belly. Just gotta remember to bring a scalpel. Oh, the day is over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed. But sleep is not the only option. Certain events will unfold at night. Death toll 7 people, 3 people missing in the last 24 hours.
The day is over. The end draws ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed at the theater.
I wonder if you can store things in these trash bins. Like, if I had too much stuff in my inventory, could I drop some stuff in a handy trash bin and have it stay there? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I thought he was dead already. Hello. An ethical dilemma. Bad Grief's henchmen were looking for a Shabnak by testing women with fire. That's what piecework got his just desserts for. Now, I remember doing this the first time, so I know that I need to go into this area. Hey, I can hear him breathing now, all normal. What was this, splinter? You're clearly not from around here. This is a local tradition. We don't keep knives. They might call it cutlery, but it sure ain't for cutting. Godless beasts who fear neither life nor death make these. Disposables. You jab once, then it breaks. All about observing the custom. The custom has nothing to do with breaking shivs, asshole. It's about not cutting bodies at all. I'm a man of my word. The surgery's done. The shiv is out. Now to return to Bad Grief and tell him the news. Oh man, I'm gonna run out of space in a second. Wow. Definitely gonna run out of space. I gotta organize my inventory. Cub, my friend, you didn't mess around in school, huh? Oh, this guy. I ignored this guy the first time. Let's see what he has to say. So, you're a trained surgeon. Good, this is good. Shame that your esteemed degree is of no help to me. What do you need, Gramps? How do I put it? I have a certain need. But now that old Burak is dead, no one can help me out, including his son. Don't even offer. Why can't I help? The kin has not accepted you yet. You are Burak's son, but sharing blood is not enough. Supposedly, you're a Menku by birth, but in truth, you aren't. You went away to study who knows where, leaving your people behind. Old folk don't appreciate that. Will the kin accept you at all? A Menku. Does this word mean anything to any of you still? I'm not a stepman, but I do know that among your lot, only Menkus can become butchers, wise men, or surgeons, because they know the lines. Is that what you call it? The art of understanding the world? The lines? Yes, the lines. And that's why you and I have nothing to talk about yet. You may know how to wield a scalpel, but you don't know the lines. And in this town, no one would trust you to cut a body before you comprehend the world's design. So you can't help me out. Who are you, anyway? I'm Var. I have a business, an unusual one. Your father used to deliver, certain goods to me. Now I came to ask Bad Grief. He's a bandit, after all, a law unto himself. But it turns out, he's too lily-livered to cross this particular boundary. What kind of business, Var? I buy blood and organs, body components, human components. What for? You're no Menku. You wouldn't understand. Forget it. I have forgotten already, old man Var. Ooh, spooky. I've broken a step taboo. I have cut a body open. This town does not provide the best working environment for a surgeon. This Var claims to have done business with my father. He buys organs. But I'm no Menku. The local tradition does not allow me to cut bodies open. Well, it's too late. I already did. Well, I think it's time to go to sleep. One more hour. Day 2, in which the Harrispex's roots are unearthed. Oh. Laura has disappeared. A son's fate is to avenge his father's death, but first I need to see the body. Father's funeral starts at dawn, and I doubt it will take all day. I didn't bother with the issues of the children. Oh, the poor children. I ignored them. So we are heading out to the cemetery. You need to see Capella. Soon, soon, soon. Capella said we can't go to the Nutshell until the evening, so we wait. You mean the passenger station? Oops! Let me mark it on my map. Hehehe. Teensy, you fool. Collecting some herbs. Oh. I remember looking at this building. Is that the chameleon?
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone.
You know why the Earth won't take him? Who? Your father. Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl, Grace? The caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she'd take his place in the grave if she could. Do you even understand what you're rambling about, you awful creature? Some people are weavers. They make connections. Others are cutters. They rip things apart. Your father, he was a cutter. You Burrocks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals. Privileged. As a faithful surgeon, he would cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man. How do you even know? You've only been here a few days. But I do know, because I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect. But your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. Mycelium? What does that have to do with anything? A human mycelium. The mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. That's just like you surgeons. If a fracture fuses wrong, you just break it again, and sever the tissue too. Who does that? I'd do it all differently. So, you're no surgeon then, changeling? I'm not. I don't work with bones and meat. My expertise has to do with more delicate things. Souls, feelings. You wouldn't understand. Right. How would I? They say Earth wouldn't accept Father, literally. We'll see about that. Are you the caretaker?
Don't they trust me? As though I don't know what I'm doing.
Grace, what are you doing there? A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying. Just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest. Do you? No, I don't. Where's the caretaker? I'm the caretaker. Now, anyway. Why are you giving me that look? My father was. He died 3 years ago. Seems like the whole town's orphaned, Grace. It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Burak? I've heard it's because he was a surgeon, that he cut things apart instead of joining them. How foolish. I don't know. It's just, he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important, because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him, as the old rite demands. But it's horrible. Cremation isn't a crime. If things are the way you say, at least it's better than that outrage. It is a crime. The dead mustn't be burned. Earth doesn't destroy, it preserves. It dissolves them and saves them for future harvests. Earth is alive here. If you burn people, how will they speak? How will they bloom? How will they return? Do you have any idea what you're talking about? If one mustn't burn the dead, but digging is also frowned upon, then what options do we have? Who is that? Grace. Huh, okay. Are you one of the children? I think this is one of the children. Oh, I recognize this woman.
Yargachin, Emshen, Eseger. I see you plainly.
Aspity. We shall speak later. We have much to talk about, but not here. Did you come to pay respects to my father? I have paid my respects already. I came here to watch you, to see what you do. I wait for your word, Emshen. Then I shall give you mine. Why can't they bury him? They will tell you, then you will reply. I watch. Okay then, watch away. Aspity, otherwise known as asperity. Well, well, well. Who is to take his duty upon himself? Bikara, it's not that easy. What does he owe? He told us not, Emshen. He took it to the grave. You ask the wrong people. Too late, Emshen, now. The earth waits. Say now, do you accept his duty as your own? Wait, I want to look at the body first. Alright, this is the same as before. I will examine the body. The chest has been punctured. A massive wound. Couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or claw, maybe. The skin is dry to the touch. Suspicious. Unusual degrees of cirrhosis. He wasn't that old. The soil under his fingernails. It's unlike him. Always kept his hands clean. 3 oddities then. The murder weapon, the dry skin, and the condition of his hands. Yes, father was murdered, but I got the impression that something was unwell with him even before his death. It doesn't matter now, though. Yes, we knew that before. So here's my question. What if I don't do this right? What if I just walk away? I feel like I don't have a whole lot of choice here. But I am sort of curious. You know what? I'll be back, you guys. Just hang out here for a while. I'll be back. What's the worst that could happen?
Make connections. Mend everything your father has torn, even if he was right to tear it.
Man, the lip sync is weird. What do you make of this, Emshen? They're talking about an inescapable obligation, a bond. Do you know anything about it? No. Then, who does? If you come into your legacy, you will know more. I am its keeper, and I will give you everything that is now rightfully yours. But we cannot abandon your father's body. By the rights of our people, he should have been buried yesterday. What are we to do with it? You choose. So what is your choice? Who do you release him to? Sky or Earth? What does this choice even mean? To burn him is to release him to the sky. An old, lowly rite. A rite for the impure, unkind, disloyal in times past. Now they often burn paupers, not a dishonorable rite. To give him to Earth is better, the wise say. Earth returns our dead to us as kind boons. What choose you? How can I take an obligation such as this upon myself? What if I fail to meet it? Then go. Tell them so. I will. I think. Sabah, also called Aspati, preserved father's inheritance for me. You know, I got that inheritance in my first game, and I honestly don't remember what it was. Is that how I got the key to the lair down there? I don't think it is. I feel like I got the key from the mayor, or Vlad, or somebody. Say now, do you accept what he owes? I'm gonna make a brash decision here. Bital Galzal. I can't. Bikara Emshen is cautious. Who is it will judge him? If the earth shall not take Barak Essaga, let us burn him. Whatever, I just want to be finished with this. Burn him. I have made the choice. I have made the fateful choice. What does it mean? Father's body was given to the sky. I don't care about ancient rites. I don't know what father owed, so I can't be responsible for it. What does it mean for me? I don't believe Stack truly takes me for a patricide. He can't be that stupid. Oh, that one's new. What have we done, Aspati? What have we done?
The dead mistresses remain dead. We need neither Nina nor the Eagle Mother here.
What is fate, Emshen? The wise say, A fate is like a good wife. No one can make you take one, but it is a boon to have one, as long as your love is sincere. But you are a free man. You make your own choices. Your father appreciated freedom. Freedom has a steep price. Indeed. If you abandon your wife, she will just embrace someone else, and that is dangerous. Is that so? Why? To you, she might have been kind, warming your bed, stoking your hearth, bearing your children. But a stranger, she might hate and torment. Whoever claims her will pay terribly. Heed this warning. Are you talking about yourself? Do you plan to claim my, fate? Maybe. Well, but we hardly know each other, Sabah. I leave you to your grief now. Come to my home if you need me. I will wait for you night and day. For as long as I remain Tanga, I will stand behind your shoulder. I have devils enough on my shoulder, but fine. Well, that was different. Well, we're hungry. Let's have an apple. A hearty apple. After the funeral? Wow, it's already 1 o'clock on day 2. Time's flying. Things are turning out a little bit different in this second playthrough. It seems like much of day 1 is kind of the same each time. But I've just made a giant change in day 2 by not burying my father. I've decided to go against the kin, whatever that means. I don't know what consequences will come from that. Oh. What are these kids running from? Why are there always kids and people running out of that alley? That's very strange. Do you know anything about this, ma'am? Oh, it's Dove again. Prices are soaring. Salt costs twice as much today as it did yesterday. Hey, well, thanks for reminding me about the prices. What's going on over here? The bone is here. What happened here, little girl? Where's the bride? Wench. Why aren't you running away? Aren't you scared? Boo! Are you playing hide and seek? No, not that. Not hide and seek. What then? Bone leg. How do you play that? I have bone leg, see? I'm a clay wench. I cannot walk, but whoever sees me runs away in fear. You should run away too. But you have normal legs. You're ruining it. Run away already. I can't even stop my foot. I'll bite you. You can't reach me. Hey, are you the... I forgot the name of the monster again. The Shadrag Adrog? The Shadrag Adir? Are you that? Oh. Hello?
Loving thy neighbor is a gift. Hatred is hard work.
It's Laura. Laura, how could you? I thought we were more than just friends, Laura.
I think I'm fading. My clothes are worn out. threadbare.
So here we are again. I managed to calm down Stack. He was wrong about you. Or he was not entirely right, at least. But still right, huh? Have you betrayed me again, Laura? Have you disappointed me again? Were you already offered your father's inheritance, cub? Refuse it. I beg you, do not follow his path. Why would I refuse? I don't know if I can properly explain this. There is no happiness down this path. Not for yourself or others. Your father's path was cruel, cub. Explain yourself, Laura. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad, he dreamed of remaking it all. What exactly did he want to change? Everything. Our town felt wrong to him. He used to say that broken bones set badly will cripple a man, leaving him unable to function as others do. To Isidore, our town was a vile malunion. Perhaps he thought that for a reason. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else did. The kin revered him, but even that did us more harm than good, in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire, dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. That's terrible, but I'd make the same call in his shoes. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors. But the town lived on. I suppose that is true. But, cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest. We will never know peace. I see what you mean, dear Gravel. I will think about it.
You aren't cub anymore, Burak. Time to grow up.
As it turns out, Laura, I've already declined to follow my father's footsteps. 5 years ago, soon after I left the town, an outbreak of a horrible disease happened here. Father destroyed it, together with the carriers. All right. Childhood friend whose name I drew a blank
Worst
on.
of all, a coward. Always was a coward. How I hate it.
Who are you talking about?
She was happy to see you then? But did you notice her eyes?
Why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses? I'm waiting for your excuse and apology, which I may not accept. The best form of defense is offense. You've always done it well. Stack, are you out of your mind? Yesterday I was told you had killed your father. Who? And you immediately believed it. That's not far from the truth, Burak. You knew all this time I'm not a murderer. You just meant it as, what, some metaphor? I called you a friend, Stack, Reuben, if that is your real name. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. You cried out for your help. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril and you were too busy elsewhere. He truly believed, that your arrival would put an end to his troubles. And, as always, he was right. Are you raving mad, Reuben? Take a breath, calm down and explain. What peril? What do you know? No, he wouldn't tell me. Suggested we wait for you to arrive, but you were in no hurry, were you? His first letter was sent in May. What? I only got a single letter. 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Laura said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles, but I haven't. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Burrock. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Like you? And why not? I was his student. I preserved his knowledge while you wiped your ass with his letters. I was always by his side. Were you by his side the night he was murdered, Stack? Shut up! Your father's inheritance is his work, Burrock. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere, then. Learn whatever it is you'll learn there. Here, you have no place, and if the kin tells you to go... If the kin tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. You're hysterical, man. You're barely making sense. Oh, man. He's crazed. He's a crazed animal. Reuben is an idiot. What? That's what I got out of that? So he's gonna become a kinfolk? I should come over here and save the game, probably. I'm going to save the game now. My childhood friends are conspiring against me.
No. No, too much. 40? No. Not nearly enough.
Ah. They're all crazy. I think I should go see Governor Sabarov next. Whoa, what's happening here? Hello? Are you hooligans? What are you doing? Stop. Stop accosting this child. My dad didn't hurt anyone yesterday. Tell them to get off me. I'll handle this, Bazia. Hey, quit it. Stop. I can't talk to any of you. Why can't I talk to any of you? What are you gawking at? Do you know who he is? He's Whitebeard's son. His dad went crazy yesterday and hurt people. So now you want to stone him to death? He started it. Now calm down, everyone. He's the same as his father. Ask him. Ask him why his dad is called Whitebeard. Ask him. I'd rather ask you. That's 'cause he's a drunk. He gets smashed and attacks people. He raised a hand against my mom last year. A son does not answer for his father's actions. Why do you get in our way? One way or the other, we'll get him. Go get his father if you want, but leave the kid alone. I won't tell you twice. Go away. Leave them alone. Crazy kids. Wait. Is this the changeling? What are you standing here on the corner for?
There's more of me to love. Like 2 or 3 of me.
Wait a minute. You're Clara. Are you sad? Well, I am a little bit. I just wanted you to know, I sympathize. I've never had parents. I've never had anyone, so I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. What do you want from me, Clara? I'm sorry I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But it was the truth. What do you want? Well, it's fine. I don't hold a grudge. I just wanted you to know that the girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment, and I think it strains her a great deal. And he's responding? Why won't you believe I'm a good person, Burrock? Open your eyes. I speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. Fine, I'll take a look, but if it turns out you lied to me, I'll be very upset with you, Clara. Or chameleon, or changeling, whatever your name is. Grace is talking to my father this very instant. How is that possible? Oh boy. Things are happening here. Things are happening. Saburov sure seems ready to take up the reins of power. It's about time, if you ask me. Hey, where do you think you're going, buddy? Greetings, I am sorry to inform you that you're officially banned from joining the Watch. Governor's orders. Hello, Mr. Saburov.
Barber's leading the gang. Some barber.
You may have the key. The house is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. I have the key to my home now. And here we are, standing at our front door. I'm assuming this is going to go similarly to the way it went the first time I came in here.
My blood is getting thicker.
Just in a quiet
That's a
house.
sign of something is
You can hear the rats in the walls.
This house has been defiled. Oh, the plague is here in the back room. I don't want to go that way. I'm closing the door. I think there's stuff to loot back there, but I don't want to go into the plague. I did that last time. I feel like that was a mistake.
Make haste, son. I truly need you.
I'm sorry, Father. I was too late. A rusty key with a note signed V.O. Yes, the key opens the secret factory building. It's handy. I can't always sleep at other people's places after all. Oh, fancy meeting you here, changeling.
Words are neither priceless nor worthless. They are only their purpose.
Are you going to live here now? No, this house is unclean. Interesting. Oh, look. I come bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. By the way, what is this strange, mold, I guess? Is it mold, that thing your house is covered in? Do houses often get scabs around these parts? I see black particles floating in the air as well. Wow. The plague originates from my house? I'm realizing on my second playthrough that trading with people is pretty important. Alright, let's unlock our place. A vitally important thing in this game. Our home base. Sticky! Hey Sticky, what's up? Apparently I am following in my father's footsteps after all. I've got all this Menku knowledge now. The second contraption needs serious repair. It requires a toolkit. But I haven't seen one around. I guess I'll go out and see if... I'm guessing it's going to be dark outside. Oh, the woman is here again. Have you remembered me now? Don't try to bind me. I told you already, I don't need you. Away with you, herb bride. I don't trust you. The cemetery. You're always welcome here. What is this kid doing here? What are you walking around here in the dark for?
There's a crow in the oak saying croak and croak and croak.
Why did you come here? I don't need you. Nobody here needs you. We're not friends with her anymore anyway. No longer friends with whom? Grace. Why? She's killing herself. Grace is. She doesn't care. Killing herself? She talks to the dead for real. Touches them with her head. But it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done. But she won't listen. And how is it done? Like there's a different way. There is another way. I can show you. Come on, just walk with smaller steps. Wait a second, I want to check on Grace first. Who is that? Murky has been added to my list. Talking to the dead is killing Grace. Murky knows another way to meet with a dead man, a less cruel one. Where is she? Is she... I think she's probably in here. Let's see if she's in here. Grace? Are you down here, Grace? Oh, there she is. She's conducting a seance. Are you trying to talk to my dead father?
Yes?
Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be in here. Is it true you spoke to my father today? No, I didn't. Grace, that's what they call you, right? Look at me. All right, fine, it's true. The dead need to be spoken with. Otherwise, they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes. When they do, I feel pain too. A girl told me it kills you slowly. Is that true? Clara, right? But she praised me, said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a very kind girl, though there are those who hate her for some reason. Can you help me talk to my father, Grace? I don't know. I'd need to ask him. I've never done that before. What did he tell you today? He said that it hurts, that he never expected it, that it was strange, as if a friend had killed him. He's very sad he didn't get to see you. But he also said nothing would have changed even if you'd gotten here on time. Something would have changed. He'd still be alive. I need rest. Can you come back later, please? I don't feel so well right now. Of course. Goodbye, Grace. Father is dead. I won't waste a girl's life to touch his ghost. Aw, I wanted to talk to the ghost. I guess I don't get to talk to the ghost now. Guess I would have had to kill Grace to do that. Alright, kid. What's your method of talking to ghosts?
I don't have enough hands. So sad without my caring poke.
Alright, Murky, you said you'd show me how to talk to the dead. Yes, I know a different way. Well, let's go then. Just go slow. I've got short legs and I can't run. Why can't you run? It's not polite. Not polite? Yes, it makes the earth mad. It's alive after all. Well, that all makes sense now. Let me carry you. Oh, I'm very suspicious about this. Is he the golem? You're the golem, aren't you?
I didn't do it. Don't look
Here. Here, I guess. Here. Oh, it's beautiful here. Oh, shh. Listen to Swevery grow. I can't hear anything. We need Swevery and Twire, a blade of each kind. It's pretty. It is, but I'm not sure what you want me to do. Now you go pick grass. Which plants? I just told you, Swevery and 3 kinds of Twire. Pretty blades. Don't you know which grass is magic? Why don't you do it yourself? I will when I hear it call, but that takes time. All right, I'll bring back a whole bushel of herbs. I'm out here in the steppe. I need the stems of brown Twire and Swevery. To talk to the dead Murky's way, one must first collect a bunch of herbs. I don't know about this. I feel like something is going wrong here. I'm just gonna collect everything I can find. This is getting very creepy, I have to say. Don't really know. Am I really gonna talk to the dead? Is this one of the, I feel like this is one of the Shadnak Adir things, because they talking about his legs, they can't go fast, which means if they run fast it'll reveal their legs, and then it'll reveal themselves to be one of the golems. But they're supposed to take the form of a woman, and this is a little kid. It's confusing. It's all very confusing. Do I have enough stuff? I got Twire, I got black Twire, I got Swevery. How much do I need?
Pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat, oh pit-a-pat. 3 coffin bears, 2 mice, and a bat.
Yes, these are the right blades. Magic enough. Alright, so what do we do now, Murky? Go ahead then. Talk to him. How? I thought you wanted to teach me. What am I supposed to teach? You just need to want it really bad. Close your eyes tight, too. It'll happen. So it's all just, daydreaming? I did not lie. I did not. I don't need you. Nuh-uh. Not at all. I guess it's my own fault for taking a kid too seriously. What is there about you to love? I don't want to. Nuh-uh. I'm not imposing myself on you. Huh. The poor orphan took the rustling of herbs for the voices of the dead. I don't have it in me to even get mad, but I do have a pocket full of herbs now. And I've collected all the herbs. Where am I? Oh, I'm way out here now. Well, that was a waste. You've wasted my time, Murky. I thought you were gonna teach me to talk to the dead. Sabah, also called Aspity, preserved father's inheritance for me. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get his inheritance because I burned him instead of burying him. Hello, Aspity, standing here in the dark. Whoa, the day is over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed, others can still be seized. A new pantomime is available. 13 people have died in the last 24 hours, and 7 people have gone missing.
The day is over. The end draws ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed at the theater.
I am sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Oh, she's giving me a bunch of herbs. And a letter. A list. She's giving me the list. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya Tai Cheek, and an unfamiliar step sigil. The list. I can instruct you not. Are you once again hinting that I am to follow in my father's footsteps? I will not. I will make my own fate. Take that, Aspity. I took my inheritance, but I haven't come into it. A right needs to be proven with a deed. Which deed will show that I'm truly my father's son? Follow his trails, Emshin. Then you will know what kind of man he was. Farewell, Saba, and thank you, Bayarla. May the kine fatten. I'll give her a kin saying as I leave. I need to follow in my father's footsteps to come into his legacy, whatever that means. Alright, now I'm going to stop. Aspity had a lot of things to say. I now recall that she had a lot of things to say last time, too. So I think I'm going to head back to my place next time. Still need to talk to Capella. I need to go... I don't know what to do. There's so many things to do! So many things to do, and I don't know which to do. Time is fleeting. We're already into day 3 now. I'm starting to get to the point where... kind of where I left off last time. The day 3 and into day 4.
Yagachin, Emshen, Eseger. I see you plainly.
Okay. Calm down over there, Aspity. This is about the point where my game started to fall apart the first time I played, so I'm really anxious to see what happens in day 3 on this playthrough. Hopefully it won't be as bad. Alright, that's all for now. See ya.